Growing up in a mining town from Superior, Arizona in the 50s and 60s was very good for my political career. You weren't here alone, you were here with an extended family, and you gave back to your community to move the town forward. You know, we were rather protected, and we didn't see discrimination the way that we saw it when I came down to Phoenix. It was almost a color line as far as communicating with Anglos. When I was in college and decided, that I wanted to come into Phoenix and start working, I had just gotten married and proceeded to kind of want to change the world together. He got into politics first, and then I had the fortune to be called on by Senator DeConcini, who was a United States Senator, and asked me if I would do his Hispanic outreach. We joined a movement to redistrict Phoenix and to come up with a system that would allow for districts instead of elections at large. I looked very hard when we won to see who would run in my district.
I remember very distinctly one evening after dinner she was washing dishes. She says, "I want to run for the city council."
I said, "I don't like anybody who's going to run. I'm going to run." And he said, "Well, I wondered when you decide to jump in." And I ran against 13 people, 10 Hispanic males. And I grew up very traditional. You have to, just swallow hard and say, this isn't about hurting anybody, it's about wanting to represent.
She just made a conscious decision one night to say, "I want to run for the city council." And eventually she became vice mayor and just had an incredible impact on District 7, which she represented for 10 years.
It was hard because I was very young. I was only 33, and I remember the first time I wanted to speak out, there was a fellow council person, and he was looking at me writing what I was going to say, and he said, "Do you really want to say that?" And I said, "Why not?" And he said, "Well, it's pretty controversial." And I said, "Isn't that what we're here for?" People elect you to speak out. They elect you to represent them. And if you're not going to do that, why be there?
I remember her at the hospital, and I walked in to the emergency room. There's all kinds of security there and doctors working on her. And the first thing she says is, "I don't want to do it no more. I'm through. I don't want to do it no more."
Well, in 1996, I had voted on the Diamondback Stadium. There were a lot of people at that time who felt that no tax subsidy should go into it. I felt differently. I felt we had to jumpstart it, and we paid for half of the building. The other half came from the Diamondbacks. There was a man who felt that he had listened to talk radio quite a bit, and they had said that I was evil and I should be taken out because I enacted a tax. He took that literally, came into our chambers, and he shot me. Went off in my back, and I'm very, very lucky to be alive today. About a week later, I made the decision, I will not let one person's issue that he has with something take me out of my community. So I rededicated myself and continued working.
She played a very significant role in the approval and the vote that led to Major League Baseball becoming a reality in downtown Phoenix.
I don't know when the lady ever gets tired, to tell you the truth. She could go, something she believed in, but she was fun. She made a lot of it fun.
Knowing that she was such a great sports fan, it was really enjoyable.
People think of Mary Rose and they think, her political life.
Hello, Maricopa County. These are all my kids.
But I think that the most important thing in her life right now is her family.
Mary Rose took great pride in their own family, their grandchildren, and to me, that says a lot about a person.
I did a lot at the city, but one of the things I'm proudest of is people elected me 5 times on the city council. And I think they elected me because I listened to them. And until I'm not elected anymore, I will speak up.